Hey guys, good afternoon, everybody. This is Monday, March 31st. It is 3:55 right now. Our scheduled mentoring session with Jarrell is at 4 o'clock, so he's ready to go. I'm just gonna finish setting this up and then we will kick this off shortly. All right, yeah, so I'm not gonna be answering any questions, but if you guys want to sit in, especially if you guys are new and you guys are interested in getting mentored by me one-on-one, this is a good session to sit in on. So. Let's go over to them. Looks like we are good to go. All right, just waiting for drill to pop up in here. Any second now. Waiting for drill to show up. Hmm, I would have been here by now. It's all good. Let's give him some time. Uh, sure, yeah.
Hello.
Hey, drill, how's it going?
Uh,
You
I'm
good?
good. How are you?
Doing great, bro. Let's see. So, do you have any questions before we get started? I'm trying to think like how we're gonna.
Um, as of right now, no, I have no questions as of right now.
Okay, perfect. So I'm trying to figure out like where you are with trading and like in general, if you have any information,
Mhm.
so that we can kind of pinpoint, where your current level is and then where we can go from there.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, no, I'm on, I was watching your course. I am on in the middle of like module four. So like I'm like in the middle of your like your indicators and stuff like that. So I have watched a good amount.
Gotcha.
Like,
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
yeah.
So for this
Or
mentorship,
much better.
uh, we're basically going to be like tailoring it to you. So you don't necessarily need to know what every indicator does. Basically, the way that we would progress through this mentorship is really just building the foundation, for you to understand like how everything works, basically all the platforms. Do you know how to use TradingView at all, or is it all
Oh
new?
yes, I was playing around with it as I was watching your videos. I was just playing around with it. But not like entirely everything. So I was just like all the tools that you're playing with, and I was just like looking over it. So I was just going back and forth. So I was
Yeah,
trying to get like
yeah.
a clear view of it.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's a lot of stuff. So, I mean, I'm sure you watched the video and I pretty much went over every tool in TradingView, which you probably are never going to use. Uh,
Mhm.
you're probably going to use just like a few things here to really get you going. Have you sat in on any of the live trading sessions?
Yeah, I have woken up for like a couple, and I was just like watching. But honestly, like as me like being like kind of new to it, like I don't know what I'm really looking at. But
Mhm.
I did like come in like a couple times and check that out.
Yeah, yeah, no, definitely. And that's perfect. You know, the key thing is that you're like kind of getting your feet wet and you're trying to like get a feel for everything. But I totally understand that, it's easier for me to kind of just point you in the proper direction than for you to kind of like jump in like the deep end and kind of try to figure things out on your own.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we'll kind of go over this stuff here just to make sure that you know how everything works. Like I'm sure you know how Discord works, right? I don't have to explain.
Yes, yes, correct. Yes.
Discord's cool. Obviously you're on Zoom, so you know how that works. The next question is, do you plan on trading on TradingView, NinjaTrader, or Tradeovate, or you haven't made the choice?
So I have opened all three. Because I do have a PC and I also have a MacBook. Because I know I do want to also like if I am out, I do want to use my MacBook as well. But I'm mainly gonna trade on my PC. So I don't know which one would be the best one to do it on. Because I
Oh,
know that you had mentioned that you use NinjaTrader to like execute your like how I don't know the way you said it, but like you use NinjaTrader to check your other things. So I was just like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know which one.
Yeah, exactly. So I do all of my analysis on TradingView. Like the TradingView platform is like unmatched. There's like no other platform out there that's as customizable and usable and accessible as TradingView. So I use TradingView for just my analysis, and then I
Mhm.
have a totally separate laptop, like right here on my left side, where I just execute my trade. So I have two mouses. I mean, I think you can see my screen. I've got two mouses right next to each other, and
Mhm.
then one of the mouses is just to execute my trade. So I just click, buy or sell, and then the other mouse is to do all my analysis on my main chart here.
Mhm.
So if you want to do that, I mean, that's probably going to be your best option. The other option is, I'm assuming you only plan on trading one account right now, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, because I don't think you want to jump into the deep end and trade like copiers and all that stuff just.
Yeah. No, I am willing to like work towards up that way though, but uh I am planning. I do want to like go all in though, like you know, what I mean, like and really because I do have a lot of time and like and stuff that I do want to put into this, so I'm gonna have a lot of time on my hands.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, no, definitely. And hopefully you can pick this up pretty quickly. I'm pretty sure you will. You sound like a pretty smart guy and you can, catch these things pretty easily. It's not a lot of complicated stuff to cover because I'm literally going to tell you exactly what to do so that you
Mhm.
can do exactly what I do every morning. But the only reason I ask that is because if you're going to trade one account, it's probably going to be easier to just execute directly on TradingView. So we'll start off with that first. And then
Mhm.
at some point in the future, we're going to progress to NinjaTrader, which is the platform that I execute everything on.
Mhm.
You don't really need to know much about NinjaTrader. It's really just how to set up the platform and then really just hitting buy or sell on there. So that's going to be super easy once you get to that point. But I
Mhm.
think the NinjaTrader platform is only really necessary when you're trading more than one account.
Mhm.
So
Okay,
we'll focus
perfect.
mainly on TradingView so that you can kind of just do everything more fluidly through one platform, and then um, and then we'll go from there. So the next question is, do you plan on trading your personal funds or do you want to trade with a prop firm? Or do you know
Mm,
difference?
okay. I did want to because I know you can use your personal funds,
Mhm.
but I know with the prop firms are when I was watching videos, I know you gotta like there's two where you had to pass the test and the other was like 600 or something like that you had mentioned. So I was like, I could either do either or, but whatever you recommend, I don't mind doing.
Yeah, yeah, because either one works. Like if you want to trade personally, you can connect it like directly to your trading view, or if you want to trade with a prop firm, you can do the same thing. They're going to give you a login and it's going to be the same thing. It's just not going to be your account. Like you just mentioned, there's a couple different options. So if you want to trade with Apex, they have a promo that's going on right now. It's like $50 for like any account size. Since you're going to be brand new, I would probably recommend doing either the smallest account, which is 25. It says they're giving you a 25K account, but it's really not 25K. It's more so what your loss limit is, which is 1,500, which is a pretty good deal because you get basically 1,500 of buying power, but you're only putting in like $50 to get the account.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
But there's I
yeah.
would have
The downside to it is you have to do that eval that you're mentioning.
oh yeah, okay. How long would that take if you were to
Uh,
take a guess?
This could be pretty quick. So let me see. Let me do the math. Like, because you're going to be doing the same strategy as me. So max contracts, floor contracts, you're going to do 1,500. We'll probably divide that by three, 500. So basically 1 times 5 times 3. 3 times 5 times 3. 4 times 5 times 3. So you'll probably be using 3 contracts. So 3 contracts, 1,500 divided by 450. It'll probably take you like less than or about a week or less. And you
Okay,
can,
perfect. Yeah. No, I
yeah,
could definitely get this going today. Like I could like buy it today and get it set up.
yeah, because I think the promo ends today, so you might have to do it like ASAP. Let me
I
refresh
could
it real quick.
yeah.
Let's see. Okay, you got 4 hours. So you got after this, you can do it or later on today. You have 4 hours to sign up for the eval. It's
Okay.
80% off right now. So normally, if you were to do a 25K account, and make sure you sign up for the Tradeovate, not these other ones, because we had another person that's part of the mentorship. He
Yeah.
actually signed up for the wrong one, so he like
Okay, let me write that down. Give me one second. I'll write that down real quick. So sign up with Tradeovate.
yeah, Tradeovate. You can do either the 50K or the 25K. Those two are going to be super easy to pass. Like you're going to pass these probably within a week or two.
Mhm.
And then after that, you can start, you'll get a funded account and then you'll be able to start getting like actual payouts. So it's a pretty good deal because you're risking like $50 to like have a couple $1,000 in buying power.
Mhm.
And then it's just eval phase, but eval phase is not that bad when you're doing these smaller accounts. When you're doing the big ones, like I currently have a 300K account. Now
Mhm.
that thing's gonna take you a long time to pass. That'll take you like a month, maybe 2 months. So
Yeah, I seen your video on that. I was like, man, that would take me a while.
but
But
yeah,
would
it's
you
it.
recommend it?
Yeah, eventually I do recommend it. I would say get a couple of these smaller ones so that you can start making money already.
Yeah.
And eventually you can start like scaling up to the bigger ones. Because like once you have consistent money coming in from the smaller accounts, then you're going to be pretty confident with, with trading it. And
Mhm.
then in the future, obviously you can go for the bigger one because you'll have money coming in from the smaller accounts. Um, and then once your other ones are done, you can always swap them out. Like you can just throw away your smaller accounts and flip them to the big ones.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
So
you
would you
got. Oh, go
would you
ahead.
recommend to do the 50K one instead?
Yes, let's do the math on the 50K. I think it's only off by like one trade. So let me go over here real quick. The 50K is 2,500 divided by 3. That's 833. $750, and your total would be like 3,000. So 3,000 divided by 750. This will take you about the same amount. It's just one more trade because for the smaller account, you would need 3.3 wins to pass it.
Mhm.
For the 50K, you need 4 trades. So basically,
Oh
four
yeah, I
wins.
might as well just do the 50K one.
Yeah, it just might take you an extra day to pass it, and then you get more buying power with that.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Okay. I'll make sure I set that up after this.
yeah. Just make sure you sign up for the trade of eight, and then once you do that, so that the cool thing with that is that once you have that set up, you can log into your trading view. So
Yeah.
basically, you'd have this option right here at the trading panels, and then
Mhm.
you'll have your login for your trade of eight. Once you have everything set up with Apex, you'll click on trade of eight right here,
Mhm.
and then you will and then you'll be able to set up you'll be basically put in your login, and then you can trade directly on TradingView. So you can just trade directly on here, and you don't need to
Okay.
see.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect. Okay, I'll make sure I set that up.
yeah.
Uh,
So Yeah, now that we have that set up, like that makes things a whole lot easier because now I can kind of I know exactly I can tell you exactly what contract size to use and which trades to take and stuff like that. So now, the other thing that I have for you is do you plan on trading as a business or you plan on trading uh as an individual?
Okay, I have seen that. Okay, when I had made an account for Ninja Trader, it had mentioned that, and then I didn't know what to put. But what do you prefer? Like, which would be
Uh,
better?
so on NinjaTrader, I sign up as an individual. That's completely fine. You can just sign up as an individual. Because you can always have multiple accounts. You can have an individual account and you could have a business account. So it kind of just depends. Like you can start off with the individual and then in the future, if you want to sign up as a business, you can do that as well.
Mhm. Do you prefer individual?
Just for the personal, but for with Apex, preferably you probably want to do business because when you get paid out, you'll get paid out through 1099. So like, I don't know if you own any other businesses aside from, going with the
Mhm.
trading business, but you can
Yeah.
like write off a lot of stuff. So you could have your business credit card. I know your brother does credit. So
Yeah,
like,
he had mentioned that. Because he also has set me up an LLC and everything. I could put everything all under there, or
oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's what I was asking. So if you have that already set up, when you sign up with Apex, look into the FAQs because it's going to tell you how to register as a business. Because
Mhm.
you want to make sure that they're going to address your 1099 to the business and not you. But it wouldn't matter. Either
Okay.
way, you'd be able to kind of funnel those funds into the business account. Uh,
So on Apex, you recommend do business?
yeah, do business so that you can write everything off basically. So like you can sign up, like for example, right now you can sign up for a 0% business credit card, and then you can basically, run the expenses with
Yeah.
like opening the evals and stuff. And then, you're probably gonna not do so well in the beginning. Well, I'm hoping you do well in the beginning, but in the worst case scenario, you don't, and you need to buy a couple evals or resets, then
Mhm.
just be running the bill for the business, and then you don't have to pay for that until like a year later. So hopefully, from a year from now, you'll be making consistent profits, and then
Yeah.
you can just kind of offset that. So yeah, the main thing would be if you run it through a business, you get all the deductions, and then at some point in the future, you can probably elect to be taxed as an S corp, and then you can start paying yourself a salary. And it's just it opens up a lot more tax benefits versus doing it as an individual.
Yeah, Jared had mentioned that you didn't pay taxes for like you paid zero taxes, correct?
Yeah, well, so like I'm an S corp or I'm an LLC taxed as an S corp, and I pay myself a salary. So like when I pay myself a salary, that's a deduction. So like basically, I kind of what I did was I set it up where I was paying myself enough money where the deductions would kind of match up with my profits for the year. So
Mhm.
like basically, it ended up to me showing that I made like I think 20,000 for the year, when in
Mhm.
reality I made like a whole lot more.
Yeah.
And then I got a refund back because I paid self-employment tax
Oh,
with those.
damn. Okay.
So you kind of recycle the money. The money goes in a circle basically.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So there's like a lot of, I wouldn't say tax loopholes, but they're basically they're tax strategies to pay no taxes basically.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
And then you can write off stuff like if you have an apartment, you can write off your apartment as your office. You can write off your computer, your cars. You pretty much write off everything,
Mhm.
unless you have some sort of business use for those things that you're buying.
Okay, that makes sense because when Jared had mentioned that too, I was like, wait, how did he do that? But now that you mentioned that, it makes sense.
Yeah. Because everything could be a business expense. Like a lot of these Apex accounts, like you have to pay for the Apex account because in order for you to make money for the business, you have to pass these evals, right? So like,
Mhm.
um, basically if you buy like 20 evals and each eval is like $50, that
Mhm.
kind of adds up. And then when you have that tax liability at the end of the year, you're basically going to offset it with your losses. Well, not really losses, but deductions, whatever you put into the business.
Mhm. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. How how soon would you would want me to like start trading because I know there's like a whole like a scale like when I should start and like but I also heard like not to be like scared also because I have a couple friends who have done it and they just really paper trade but like they're
Mhm.
just too scared to like use their own money but at the same time I don't know they just like have mentioned plenty of stuff but I also want to be in a different route. I just didn't, you know what I mean? But I do want to start as soon as I can.
Yeah. Well, for me, like I've never paper traded. I've always like I lost a lot of money in the beginning, but it's like, it's the cost of education for trading, really.
Hmm.
So I don't think paper trading is really, I think paper trading is good if you're trying to figure out how to use a platform, but I don't think paper trading is good to learn actual trading because you don't have like your trade psychology never gets tested, right? Like you could blow
Yeah.
up account and you're like, oh, whatever, I'm gonna start it up, reset it or whatever. But if you're trading actual money or like you're trading profit count, you blow the profit count, you have to pay for another one. So you're kind of you're hurting a little bit and you're learning from those mistakes. So
Hmm.
yeah, I had a mentoring session with like a guy yesterday who's brand new to trading too, and he took his first trade today on his Apex account and he made like $1,000. So he's
Oh,
got the
dang.
feel, he's got the feeling
Yeah.
for taking the trade, and he has no experience with trading at all. He just kind of I'm gonna explain to you exactly what I explained to him, like what to look for in the trades and what to listen for with my keywords. And he
Hmm.
just listened to me, and I don't know if you were on the session today, but we all kind of took this one trade
Hmm.
that was over here. Were you on the session today or
No,
not?
today, no, today I did not.
Yeah, so we all took this trade over here. See if I still have it.
How recent did he start?
With his trading.
Yeah, like yeah, with his training, yeah.
Oh, just today. So we met yesterday at like 2 p.m. and then he took his first trade today this morning.
Oh, he started. Okay, okay, perfect.
Yeah, it was first day. He had no experience trading out.
Yeah.
I met with him yesterday and then like same with what we're doing right now. We met around this time and then I went over everything and then he understood what to look out for and then we took it. So we took this one trade right here at about 8 o'clock.
Mhm.
Um, and he locked in, well, I locked in a lot, obviously, but the other people over here in the group,
Mhm.
yeah, talking about like, I think like 600 right here per account.
Oh, no way. Wait, that's his account?
Yeah. Or it's his Apex account. He has a 50K month, like what you're doing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So this is what you plan on opening, right? 50K account. That's
Yes,
so he
yes.
started at 50K and then he started building up the profits from there on these smaller
No.
ones right here.
Are these like one account or is a copier? Like he used
Yeah,
copiers?
he's a copier, yeah. So this is one of his older accounts, or one of the separate accounts, but this is the one that he took for today.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, no way.
Yeah, because
That
this
was
is
his first trade today, correct?
yeah. So these are like
No
his brand
way.
new accounts right here. I think this is like probably his paper account, but this one over here is his actual. So
Hmm.
he started with the brand new 50K and he locked in like 675.
No way, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like my profits were obviously a lot more. Like for me, these are all my accounts here. I have like 24 account or 27 accounts.
Hmm.
So I locked in or I can show you my big calendar here. So I locked in 41,580 for the month so far. I'm currently up 238,000
That's
five hundred
crazy.
five. So that's for this just for this month. And then for the year so far, I'm currently up 386,000. So
No way,
you can
yeah.
see the if I do year to date here, you can see from January. Yeah, so from January 1st, it's been pretty much an upwards trend.
Uh-huh.
So we it was kind of rough in January because the new year and the market was kind of slow. And then from February up until today, basically it was just straight upwards trend.
Oh, shoot.
So yeah. I mean, obviously, you're gonna expect me to make more profit than everyone else, but everyone else did
Yeah.
pretty. I mean, you're part of the Discord, so if you ever go over here to the team profits, this is where everybody posts their profits. Like Shiv over here, he has all these funded accounts, and he made
Hmm.
like 20,000 for the day.
Hmm.
He's like, this guy's been part of the group since like for a while. Jonathan over here made like about 300, and
Hmm.
this is gonna be kind of similar to what you're gonna be watching. Just depending on your contract size,
Uh-huh.
be looking to aim for a certain amount of profits.
So you know how he made a copier?
Mhm.
Did he do many accounts at once for Apex or because am I only gonna have one 50K or am I gonna have a plenty as well?
It's up to you if you wanna have plenty, you could get as many as you like.
Yeah.
It's just up to your preference. Yeah, if you want to start with one, you can start with one if you feel confident. Because the thing is, he was like, so we went over the trade yesterday. And he felt confident with his paper trading, so he was like, okay, I'll just buy a whole bunch because the promo is running right now. The promo is like $50 for an account. It's like less than $50, and normally it's like 100 something. So that's why he just kind of stacked up because you're basically getting Like it's like 167, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically you're getting one account for the cost, the price of a third,
Mm-hmm.
basically. So he just ended up, instead of buying one account for full price, he just bought like three or five.
I might buy three. I
Yeah.
might buy three.
If you want it, yeah, because you can always like you can buy it and you can just hold on to it. You don't have to use it. It's just they're gonna charge you like the fee, but it's not as long as you use that promo code that's in the course. You saw the promo code, right?
Wait, let me see.
Yeah. If you go over here to Apex or module 1.7, there is a promo code right here, and it's gonna give you this is like the admin code.
Okay, okay.
So you click this link here and then just use that code JJNIEOWR.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's pretty cheap. I mean, if you think about it, you buy 3 accounts, that's like 150.
Uh-huh.
Basically you're paying the cost of one account, but you're getting 3 accounts.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then if you ever need to reset it, you can just reset it as well. Like if say, for example, if you kind of screw up or whatever on one account, or you can like screw up on one account and you can trade the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or if you want to use a copier, this is where what I mentioned earlier, like you would use, like if you want to do what these guys are doing. So Shiv over here, he has like 20 accounts.
Mm-hmm.
And Kyle here has 5 accounts, and then I have like 27 accounts. We're all using the same copier.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be using the same copier on NinjaTrader.
Also, okay. So you guys do it on NinjaTrader?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's gonna be the difference. I mean, again, it's really up to you. If you're just trading one account, then you can just trade directly on TradingView because it's probably gonna be the easiest way. But if you wanted to go directly into Ninja, I mean, you can do that too. It's not gonna be a huge difference because you're just gonna be doing your executions on Ninja.
Okay, I might just do it on NinjaTrader because I do plan on doing more than one account.
Okay, yeah, no, definitely. If you want to do that, you can do that. The only problem is that you won't really be able, or I mean, technically you can paper trade. Like once you sign up for an Apex account, they'll give you a sim account as well.
Mhm. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, if you want to do that, that would be even easier. Like and once we do that, we would probably just share screens. Like you would share your screen, and I would walk you through like how to use it, so
Okay.
that you can understand. There's also the video here. I'm pretty sure you watched the NinjaTrader video
Uh-huh.
here on here too, because this
Mm.
explains the platform. But I could also just walk you through it to show you exactly like how to set it up, and then obviously how to take trades on there.
Uh-huh. Okay. No, I did watch that one as well too.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, then you're pretty much good for the most part. So yeah, now that we have that out of the way, do you have any more questions regarding Apex or any of this stuff before you go forward?
Um, no, I have no questions though.
Okay, perfect. So now that we have that kind of discussed, the next thing that we would probably discuss would be, I think we'd probably go straight into the strategy. I think I'll go over the indicators that we're using, but
Mhm.
we'll go over the strategy specifically so that you kind of like I think it's better to understand the strategy and then kind of build the foundation building blocks,
Uh-huh.
understand the tools and stuff from there.
Uh-huh.
Uh, do you have a trading view account, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Um, Actually, I do have one question.
Mhm.
Because I know you have mentioned about the taxes. Would you recommend like a new LLC to like keep it separate from trading?
I would. I mean, it's really again, it's up to you because I don't know like what do you use a specific business for now? Is that something like anything specific, or is it kind of just
No, because I do have one. Jared had created me one like around like 2+ years ago, and it's pretty aged out, and it's like it's structured for like business funding.
oh, okay. Yeah, I'd probably do something like have a separate one because you don't want them to intermingle. Um, yeah, I'm not sure like what you use it for, like if you have a lot of income coming in through there, or if you
Mhm.
don't. Um,
As of right now, no, I do not. I just been having it aged.
oh, you're just trying to age the business account. Okay, so I mean, if that's the case, then I would probably use I would probably just set up another one because you don't want to mess with it if you're just aging that one.
Mhm. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, so probably just you could start another one and just call it whatever you like, like Jarrell Trades or Jarrell's Trading or whatever it may be. Uh,
Okay.
you can set that up, get your business account. I mean, you already know how to set up the business, right? Or do I need, we need help setting it up?
It's probably the same thing, right? It's just because I think this one I have it under consulting.
Yeah, yeah, same thing. You would just go to the state secretary website, fill out the form. Once you fill out the form, you'll fill out your statement of information, get your business EIN, open a business checking account. You just want to make sure that you don't put anything that you're trading. You want to make it consulting as well. Because
Okay,
if you
so make
put,
it consulting still.
yeah, make it consulting, because if you make it trading, the banks won't open a checking account for you because it's a conflict of interest.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so if you have that set up, I mean, it's pretty much the same way you set up your own business, or the other one before. It's just going to be strictly for your trading stuff.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely let Jer know because I know he had mentioned to me if I do need to make a new one or not. Because I think it would be good if I start a new one anyways and keep it separate.
Yeah, yeah, it's always better to keep it separate, and then if you need to tie them together at some point, like you can just have that original company as your holding company.
Mhm.
That's usually what people do. I have so many different companies, and they all kind of tie into like this one company, which is my holding or my trust, and there's just a bunch of different tax strategies that you can kind of put together at some point in the future.
Mhm. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So for TradingView, did you sign up for a specific plan, or do you just have the free one right now?
I just have the free one right now.
Okay. I'm not sure like how many indicators you can have on the free one.
I think it's like two. Yeah, I think it's two.
Okay, so you might need to get the middle one, like you said, one step up, so that you have all the tools on your screen. So like basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to set up your trading view to look exactly like mine.
Uh-huh.
So you might have to upgrade yours. Did you use the link in the trading view to sign up on it for it? Because the link will give you a free 30 days.
Uh, Let me see. Let me double check.
Yeah, because on the course over here, there's a module that says trading view free trial. It's like a little trick that I found out. It's like a loophole. If you use that link that's on there, it will give you a free 30 days. So you can pretty much get access to the uh the paid plan for 30
Uh-huh.
days. I mean, eventually you're gonna want to get it. So
Oh let me do that really let me do that. Oh, it's at the bottom.
if you at the top, like the very top, it's under getting started.
Oh, okay, I see it. I see it. Wait, did I? Give me 1 second. Oh, I do say it says get upgrade now, 30-day free trial. And is it the plus?
Yeah, it'll be the middle one. I think it's the plus. I think there's a free plus and then premium. They keep changing it. Before there was like five options. I think there's only three options now.
Okay. Let me add that right there. Let me make sure it's on the right account. Wait. It's like 60 days free. Wait, should I do the monthly or the annually? Monthly one, right? Probably.
Yeah, I would just do the monthly, and then during Black Friday, it's always like 80% off. Like I usually just wait until Black Friday and I'll buy another year, and it's
Mhm.
like super cheap. So I would just do monthly for now.
Okay, we'll just do
And then you can once Black Friday comes around, there'll be a promo code to like get it for like super cheap. And that's usually where I like re up on like I think I paid for like 5 years because like I just keep getting it around Black Friday.
I know I seen you mention that on in one of the videos. I was like, oh, I might as well do that too.
Yeah. It'll be cool because like eventually by then you're gonna be making pretty good money from the trading where like the expenses don't really matter. Like for me, whenever I see anything that kind of benefits the trading, whether it's like data or anything like that, I just pay for it.
Mhm.
It's gonna help.
My card info real quick, and then I'll be ready.
Yeah, no problem. Once you get that updated, you have access to the indicators already, right?
Yes, I have access to it.
Okay,
Yes, correct.
awesome, perfect. So once you've got that set up, we'll probably have you share your screen with TradingView open, and then I'll tell you exactly how to like set everything up so that you understand how to put everything on your chart.
Okay, perfect. How do I, is this to the right account? Let me make sure. Mm, 3. Hmm. Um, professional, commercial. It's asking non-professional or professional.
I'll put non-professional.
Not okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah, like you don't want to be professional because they're gonna charge up the ass with like the fees.
Yeah.
I've been like trying my hardest not to do professional, but they're kind of forcing me to do professional now. So I might have to switch everything to professional for myself. Because normally like the data fees and everything, it's like a lot cheaper. It's like $7, I think, a month for the data.
Yeah.
But if you do professional, it's like $1,000. It's like so much
Oh, no
more.
way. Okay.
Yeah,
Let me share my screen really quick. Let me put you on my other monitor so I could see as well. Okay. Let me. Wait, how do I?
there should be a green button there to share.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I see it. Only one person can share at a time. Replace current share.
Yeah,
Allow.
you could replace it. And we'll just look at yours.
All right. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, looks like we're good. All right, so I'm assuming you don't have data yet, right?
No.
Okay.
I've not done anything.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so let's go to your settings. Let's go to your top right where it says J. Oh, sorry, top left.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
And then go over to your username. It's gonna have a drop down to account and billing.
Mhm.
Scroll down a little bit. Go down to buy now, right there where it says real time market data.
Uh-huh.
Scroll down to CME group. It's gonna be $7 a month, right
So
there. Yeah, so you have to sign up to that. Hit next. Yeah, with futures, they make you pay for the data. Like when you trade with like forex brokers and other stuff, like
uh-huh.
they give you the data, but they give you like some. They don't give you the real data, so it's like you want to have the actual data.
Allow
Yeah, you
agreements.
have to agree to certain things.
You use market data so for personal. No, correct.
Yeah, no, or no, but yes,
Oh
because
yes. Okay, okay.
if you are non-business use, I think you're gonna have to fill out all that info up there.
Oh really? Wait.
Yeah, the guy I mentored
Mm.
yesterday, he had to fill everything out.
Subscribe. Name and address. Wait. Time,
Yeah,
position.
you'll have to fill those up too on the top. It's all required. We try to bypass it, but it didn't let him.
You want to let him? So
Yeah.
subscribers occupation.
You can put unemployed if you don't have anything there. Or if you have a job, then you can put it. But
Mm, I'll just put unemployed. Yeah, where is?
it's right there. It's where it says retired homemaker.
Oh, retired. Okay, okay, okay.
It's relevant right there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I think scroll to the top. I think there's a thing you have to check off at the very top. The terms
Oh,
and
this one. Okay,
I
okay. Yes, there's.
think you just put no for that. There you go. All right, perfect. So now you have reload the chart. So hit Control R to reload it.
Control
Or
R.
Mac. You're on the Mac, right? Yeah. There you go. So now that you have this here, you're on the you're on the proper asset. Now let's add the indicators on your chart. I think you have blue background right now, right? Let's right click on your chart first. Let's take that blue background off. Go to settings. Go to right there where it says electronic trading hours background. Click on that and then put opacity to 0 at the bottom. So you don't have that like
Oh, okay.
it's gonna color blue for like the electronic trading hours, and it's
Yeah.
just it kind of gets in the way. All right, so you can click okay now to close that out, that box. Okay, now let's add the indicators. Go to your indicators. Go to your invite only scripts. Add on the K2 sessions HL. It's a second one. There we go. Okay, add that one on, and then go to K2 momentum, Kodi Kai momentum. There you go. And then add on the K2 trailing stop.
K2.
There you go. And then add on the K2 pivots. That's the first one. And then add on the Kodi Kai reversals. There you go. And then
Okay.
lastly, add on the K2 trend meter or Kodi Kai trend meter. And there you go. So let's close out of this. Let's now drag the trend meter down. Like just make it really small, like the smallest you can make it. You don't really need it very much. And then let's go to your settings. So go to your settings for the trend meter down below. It's gonna say we're trend meter, Kodi Kai trend meter, and then right next to it's gonna say settings. Yeah, go to the second option. There you go, settings. Go over to inputs and change all of those to chart.
Chart.
That's gonna be the first one. So the reason you're doing this is so you can see the trend on the specific time frame that you're using.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect. So go over there to K2 sessions at the top and go to your settings for there.
K2 sessions. Right here.
Yeah, go to your settings there and then go to your inputs, change the London one to 2 to 11. So first one's gonna be 2 o'clock. And then 11. And then for, let me see, I think the rest of yours are good. Now go down to where it says background and uncheck that. Now click OK. And you're good. Now go over to the K2 trailing stop. Go down to ATR location, put bottom center. Over to your style. And then uncheck the first two. And then click OK. All right, now go down to the I think you're good actually. Okay, so I think you're good with everything else. Now let's go down to your you see on the bottom right where it says BADJ, there's a settings button above it. Click on that. Go to a scale price chart only. It's the third option. Okay, perfect. So your chart looks normal now. Okay, now that you have like this is basically how your chart should look. Let me see if there's anything else that we need to cover here. I think we're for the most part good. So do you like having the black screen or do you like having a white screen? Because you can change that.
Yeah, no, I changed it to black.
Okay, it's easier for you. I know some people it's easier for them to see with the black screen versus the white screen. So now let's go over to the see that highlighted blue on the top right. Just click on that to close that out so you have more space.
Wait, a highlighted blue.
It's a little notepad right there on above the clock. On the it says it's right below publish on the top right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Just click on the blue thing so that you can. There you go. Just click on that and it'll see now you have more space.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So let me show you an example of an entry. So let me see if I can find one real quick.
All right, let me go to your screen.
Or we'll keep on yours, like you can kind of use it as a reference, so it's easier for you to like spot these entries that come up. So we'll use there's one that just came up. Let's go to let's see, go to 619.
619.
Oh, are you in a different time zone? Let me see.
I'm
So let me see. Go to the bottom where it says UTC and change it to -7, Los Angeles. You're in the Bay Area, right?
Yeah, I'm in the Bay Area.
Okay, so yeah, that should be proper time. So pick negatives -7 right there.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Okay, so now your time should be proper. So you should be able to see where it says 6:19.
17. So like scroll this way.
Oh no, you're good. You're like you're pretty close to it. Go down to the middle real quick and then just reset your chart so you'll just have like enough space. The one go you were just on it right now.
Uh-huh.
Go to the right one. It's a reset chart button.
Oh, this. Okay.
Yeah, click on that. There you go. And then now just zoom in a little bit. You can use your scroller to zoom in. There you go. And then just you see where your crosshair is on the bottom. It has a time.
Yes.
Over to 6:19.
So do I just like use my scroll wheel or do I like
All right, you can just point at it. So you can just point to the right. So like just move your crosshair to the right side.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Or you don't have to click on those. Just you can click anywhere.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, no, you're good. I just want to show yeah, so I can show you the setup. So you see right there where the or actually, yeah, I'm gonna share my screen so I can show you the setup and then you'll know what to look for. So let me share my screen first. I'm gonna take over.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Okay, you're looking at my screen, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to show you a setup. This is basically the strategy that you're going to be focused on. We're only going to focus on one strategy, and then we're just going to improve from there. So we're going to start off with this specific strategy. This is basically the same strategy I've been using every day on the live sessions since January. So for the past 3 months, basically this whole year, this is the main strategy I've been using. It's called the MPS V2, which is short for the momentum pullback scalp version 2. Looking over here at the course, it's going to be under module 5. It's going to be the last one, momentum pullback scalp V2, if and when you want to look at that.
Okay.
But here is the criteria for it.
So pull back. Scalp. You said it's the V2 one?
Yeah, V2. Okay, so the first step right here is not like super necessary. You mainly want to focus on the direction of the trade. So I'm gonna teach it to you in like the most basic manner, and then from there you can start to add confluences and stuff to it. So I think the criteria here, let me just change the criteria because you don't really need to, or we'll say confirm direction of price. I think this makes more sense because we don't really use the trend anymore. I mean, the trend would be helpful, but it's not super necessary. Okay, so here are the requirements. The first step is you want to confirm the direction of price. So to do that, you can just look back to see where price was moving prior. So you can see like just eyeballing here, you can see price was coming down from this point. So in this sense, you can just kind of assume that price was moving to the downside. Do you know what bearish?
Wait, what was that?
Do you know what bearish means? Bearish and bullish?
I know it has to do with like the candles, correct?
It just means the direction. So if I say bearish, that means price is going down. And if I say bullish, that means price is going up.
Okay.
So that's just the basic terminology of like bearish or bullish. So basically you want to confirm the direction of price. So like, for example, right here, you can kind of see how price went up and then it came down and then it came back up. So you can just assume that since price is coming down here, it was bearish. And then you can assume that from this point right here, price just started going up. So now it's bullish. And then you can assume here that price started coming down because, or price was bearish because price started coming down this way, right? It's just, I'm trying to keep it like as simple as possible so you can kind of just make these assumptions. So like we're using this trade over here as as an example. So first you just want to confirm the direction of price. You can see that price was bullish here because price was going up, and then price became bearish from here, right? So
Uh-huh.
obviously price here is bearish because it's not bullish, it's not the other way.
Uh-huh.
So for the first step, you just want to confirm the direction of price. Over here, we already assumed that it was bearish. So in a situation like this, you'll start to look for sells. Step 1 and 2 are going to be hand in hand because this is going to be your catalyst for entry. Your catalyst for entry is going to be to confirm a momentum signal. The momentum signals are going to be these vertical lines. So these lines that go down to up, this red bar right here, this is going to be a momentum signal for a sell. Basically, it's going to indicate that momentum is bearish and price is going to the downside. And then vice versa, when you have a buy signal like this, the green one, this is going to indicate that momentum is bullish going to the upside. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Okay.
I
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I, I also have seen in the video when you were talking about the indicators, the blue bar at the bottom also like helps with that as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you can use that as a confluence too. Like, so the first initial criteria, which was here earlier, it says to use to confirm the trend. You don't really
Uh-huh.
need to confirm the trend for this specific strategy, but yeah, you can use this as another confluence, and that's why we have it on the chart. So like basically, if it's green down here,
Uh-huh.
you got a bullish momentum. It's gonna be pretty obvious that price is pushing to the upside, and then vice versa. If you have a sell signal here, I know it's not red down here, but it's starting to shift to blue. So this kind of shows you that it's shifting from, pushing up to now pushing down.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, using that to your advantage, you're like, okay, I can kind of assume that price is going in this specific direction. But yeah, going back to the requirements. So first we confirmed the direction of price, which was bearish. And then the second criteria, confirm momentum signal, which we have a sell signal here. This
Mhm.
is also going to confirm that we're in a bearish direction, right? So you basically have two confluences. You can kind of just assume that price is bearish from coming down from this area. And then having a sell signal right here is another confluence. When you're looking at something like this, basically what you're looking for mainly is you're trying to confirm that you have some sort of direction that you're looking at, right? Like whenever you have a sell signal, you're mainly looking for sells. And then vice versa, if you have a buy signal, you're looking for buys. And then vice versa, again, right here, sell signal looking for sells. And then vice versa, the opposite, you have a buy signal, you're looking for buys. So that's kind of like your catalyst. Like whenever you see those signals, then you have an idea, okay, that I'm going to be looking for buys here, or I'm going to be looking for sells.
Okay.
So again, step 1, direction of price is bearish. Step 2, the direction of momentum here is a sell. Step 3 is confirm a retracement. A retracement, like a lot of people make it overcomplicated when they say retracement, but in this sense, you're only looking for an opposite candle. So like basically right here, if you have direction of price where it's going down, like
Mhm.
basically your analysis starts from this candle here. Before here, your
Oh, okay,
analysis,
okay. I see what you're
yeah.
saying.
Yeah, so this is a catalyst. So like nothing, you don't really look at anything until this happens. So after this happens, you have the direction of price where price is coming down, and you also have momentum. So when you have this coming down, you basically have steps 1 and 2 confirmed together. Like they're basically one step.
Uh-huh. So when
And
you see the candle in the bottom, that's like how you would know for sure.
exactly, yeah. So see how price is coming down, right? So we have a sell signal and then price is coming down, right?
Uh-huh.
And then this green candle right here, this is a retracement. It's just any opposite candle. Because you can see here it's red, red. There's nothing here, so this is like not really anything. But
Yes.
everything else is like red, 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 red. This one's green. This is going to be the retracement because price is going opposite.
Uh-huh.
So
Also, then it's gonna go back up.
exactly. So like the pattern that you're looking for is you're looking for something like this.
Okay, yeah, okay. See, now it makes more sense now. Okay, the way that you explained it
Yeah.
right there, it makes more sense. Because
Yeah.
at first, when I was watching the video, I was trying to like pull all the indicators together and like, but now that you explained it in this term, it makes more sense.
Yeah, yeah, it's super simple. Like I try to make it super simple, but like it's not always gonna be perfect like this, right? Like this
Mhm.
was like a really small candle, so it's like kind of like more like this.
Yeah.
But in a best case scenario, you'd see something like this where price comes down, retraces, and comes down further. But yeah, so for this right here, now that you kind of have that idea, you're looking for all the sells, you're looking for this pattern. And then for all the buys, you're looking for the opposite pattern. You're looking for basically an up, down, up. So buys, you're looking for up, down, up. And then for sells, you're looking for down, up, down.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, looking at this here again, step 1 and 2, we have the direction of price. It's bearish. We have a sell momentum. And then this green candle right here is step 3, confirm the retracement. And then for step 4, you want to confirm continuation. Again, this is like very simple. It's like it might sound a little confusing, but in reality, you're only looking for another red candle. So you're basically looking for that up down or the down up down pattern. So price pushes down, pushes up on this green one, and then it pushes back down on this red one.
Okay.
And you just want to make sure that when it pushes back down like that, that it is past the momentum. So you don't want to have it where it's up here and it goes up and then it comes back down right here, right? Because that's not the pattern, right? When you have something like that, it looks like this, right? You're looking for more so of this type of pattern where it stays below. So with that said, does that make sense where price has to be below the momentum signal?
Do you mind repeating that one more time? Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So basically, step 1, we confirm the direction of price to the downside. Step 2, we confirm the momentum signal, which is right here. Step 3, we confirm the retracement, which is this green candle. And step 4, we confirm the continuation, which continues in this direction below. But you want to make sure that this candle comes here, like this red candle comes below this black line, basically. So below this momentum.
Oh, okay. So it has to be under the black line if it comes back up.
Yeah, exactly. Because if this happened up here, then it wouldn't be valid.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
So it just has to be below the momentum. Because what you're looking for again is you're looking for this type of pattern, right?
Yeah.
Because if it's up here, then it wouldn't be that pattern, right? It'd be the opposite. Yeah.
Okay, I understand that now.
Yeah. So once you have that setup right there, what you're going to do next is you're going to enter and once I show you enough examples, we'll show you some ways of pulling it up so that you can kind of test it out yourself.
Okay.
Like how to enter trades. But yeah, your entry would happen right here. Your TP stop loss is typically going to be 30-30. Update this. 30-30 or based off ATR. So on average, it's going to be 30-30 for your TP stop loss, but it's going to be it's going to depend basically on the market conditions. Like for example, right here, this has happened super late in the session, so this isn't even an area that I would have wanted to trade in. I'm just using this as an example to show you for a setup. So for this right here, the ATR is 8. So I mean, realistically, we wouldn't have taken this trade, but for example purposes, this here is the setup. Do you have any questions for the setup before we run through it?
Oh no.
Okay, so there's the setup right there, and then basically once you enter the position, you would just let the trade run. And then you can see right there that it hits and it doesn't really go into drawdown or negative at all. So this is just an example of the entry. So now that I showed you this, I can look for another one over here. And once you kind of understand like how it works, then I can kind of just let you look at examples and then show you and have you like test your entries. Let me see if I can find another one here. And then there's going to be different things. So like I'm just showing you the specific strategy on its own, but there's going to be times like if you follow me in the live session, there's going to be times where I decide not to take a trade because of these things that I call red flags, or there's going to be reasons why I take a trade based on confluences that kind of point in that direction. So there's going to be a lot of different like little nuances that we're going to go into. But what I want you to understand first is just understand the strategy so that you can kind of identify it and practice looking for it and understand when I'm looking for it, during the live sessions.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So again, right here, so we have here's another example for a sell. You can see from the sell signal right here, this is basically where the analysis starts, right? So the analysis starts from this candle here. Confirm direction of price. You can see price is bearish. It's coming to the downside. Confirm a momentum signal, which is right here, a sell signal. You can see from this point right here, price comes down. So basically everything happens after this green candle. You start to do your analysis after this. So step 1, we already identified the direction of price and momentum here is a sell. We look for price to come down. Step 3, confirm retracement, which is this green candle. And then step 4, confirm continuation. Again, right here, this red candle closes down here, and it is below the momentum signal, right?
Uh-huh.
Now that you have those set up, you do the same thing again here. EP stop loss is set to 30.30. Once you have that set up right there, you let the trade run. You can see price kind of bounces up a little bit, comes back down, and then go straight to profit target right there.
Oh, okay, I get it. How do
Yeah.
you set up the TP, like the bar, and then how do you input the numbers?
Yeah, so to set that up, you're gonna go over here to it's gonna be these tools, forecasting and measurement tools.
Uh-huh.
And then if you're doing a long position, this is for a buy, short position would be for a sell. So you would just click on that there, and then you would click on wherever you want to put your setup.
Uh-huh.
And then once you have that set up, you can double click on it. And then for your profit target here, since you're gonna set it to 30.30, you'll just set 30 there for 30 ticks for profit, and then 30 ticks for stop.
Okay.
And then you'll have it set up like that.
And then it'll stop for you.
So this isn't how you enter a trade. This is just forecasting.
Oh, okay. So it's just forecast. Okay.
Yeah, and this is forecasting. I'll show you how to set that up in a few once we get closer to like once you understand the strategy, you can probably take some tester trades.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me see if I can find a buy here for you to see. Okay, now here's a buy example right here. So same thing, but now we're doing it in the opposite direction. Right here. So same thing again, confirm direction of price and confirm direction of momentum signal. Right here, we have a buy signal, right?
Uh-huh.
So now instead of looking for a sell, we're looking for a buy here. We're doing the same process that we did. We have the direction of a buy here. You can see price was pushing up from this area, plus we have the buy signal. So all of the analysis happens after this buy signal right here.
Uh-huh.
After this buy signal, we've confirmed the direction of price, momentum. Next, you want to confirm the retracement, right? So price pushes up, and then we have a retracement candle right here, this red candle, because we're looking for a buy, price is pushing up. This is the first opposite candle, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So now that you've confirmed that, going down to step 4, you want to confirm continuation of a momentum signal. So same thing that I talked about earlier, you want to make sure that you have a green candle that closes past the momentum. You see how this one closes past the momentum right there?
Yes.
So now that you have that closed right there, you're going to take this for buy. So this trade makes more sense here because the ATR is currently at 32.
Uh-huh.
So having a 30 TP stop loss makes more sense here because the volatility is higher.
Uh-huh.
This is actually around lunchtime at 12:30 noon. So this is when the market's still open and it's moving actively.
Uh-huh.
So now that you have that set up, this is like basically you'll have a timer over here on the right side. And what you're looking for is when this candle closes, as soon as it drops down to 0, you're going to hit buy. So you can get into position. Once you hit that buy position, you'll be in the position. Price will kind of run back and forth for a little bit. And then you can see right there, it goes straight to profit. So the same pattern again, but now instead for a sell, you're going for the buy. So instead of going for the sell, you're looking for the same pattern right there, but for a buy. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's pretty straightforward. I mean, do you have any questions regarding the strategy? I think like you testing this and like knowing how to execute the trades, you'll be able to like kind of just back test like I'm doing right here, or just kind of go back between the charts and then looking for setups.
Uh-huh. I know, yeah, it makes more sense. The way you explain it is like perfect. I understand it.
Yeah, okay, perfect. So like now that you understand the setups here, what I would say is are you going to be on the next live sessions, or is there like specific days that should be on the live
Oh no,
session?
I could attend them. I could attend the next one.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, because you're gonna learn this more and more, like from just watching me explain it. Because during the live sessions, I'll pretty much explain like the trades that I'm avoiding, the trades that I'm taking. I'll kind of give reasoning behind it so that you can have a general understanding as to like, why I'm taking certain trades, why I'm not taking certain trades. Because it's easier to see during a live market than for me to kind of show you, because it's not really going to show up as like, it's easier to like see in hindsight versus listening to my analysis in real time. But okay, let's see. Let me see if you can point out, or here, you can probably share your screen, and then I can show you how to set up a paper account so you can kind of just practice executing.
Okay.
But you plan on trading on NinjaTrade, right? Or do you want to trade on TradingView first just to get started?
Uh, would you like to just do trading view first, correct? Because I know you mentioned the guy who went straight to Ninja Trader, but I can do either or. But if it's a better understanding for me to execute it, if trading view is like the way I should, then I'll do that as well.
Yeah, because on TradingView, I can show you how to do the paper trading. I mean, I can show you the same way on NinjaTrader too. It's just really up to you. Like,
Mhm.
like if you want to start on TradingView, or if you want to go directly to NinjaTrader, we could do that. You just have to pull up your. Are you on a Mac right now or on your PC?
I'm on my PC right now, but
Okay.
I could do trading view for right now.
Yeah, so I'll show you TradingView, and then if you want to go into NinjaTrader right after, I can show you. I was just gonna show you how to like set up your intro, like how to like get into a position and whatnot.
Okay, okay. Yeah, we can do that after.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So right here, I think you're already logged into a paper account, right? So it looks like
Yes, this one right here.
yeah. Do you know how
Uh,
to execute trades or not yet?
no, not yet.
Okay, perfect. So let's drop that, let's drag that down so you have space. Let's just enter a setup like a sell entry here, just for example. So to enter a sell setup right here, you're gonna go to the top left where it says sell,
Uh-huh.
click on that. And then you're okay with 1 unit right now, so you're just gonna play around with it. Go down
Uh-huh.
to your take profit where it says take profit, check that box. And then on ticks, type in 30. We're just going to use this as an example. So like if you were to like, enter one of the scalp entries. So you'll put
Wait,
30 for both ticks.
30 here.
Yeah.
Oh, and then 30 here.
Okay.
Okay.
So say for example, there's an entry here. I know there's no entry, but say for example, there was.
Uh-huh.
This is going to be a market order. See on the top where it says market? Yeah, it's down a little bit. There's three
Oh
different
yeah,
orders.
yeah, yeah.
There's market, limit, and stop. Market, limit, and stop are three different types of order types.
Uh-huh.
Market's going to be so you enter right away. You're for market price. Limit's going to be a pending order, and the stop's going to be a pending order. You're not going to be using the pending orders. You're just going to be using market. So
Okay.
in order to enter this, hit sell right there where it says sell when market. Yeah, and now you're in the position. So
Uh-huh.
you're in a position right now. This is an active position in the real market. You can see right there on that red, it shows how much you're currently in negative.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna see that kind of fluctuate a little bit. So let's do a little drag from your or scroll out a little bit. So let's so right there. So when you scroll down, see on the bottom right there where it says your profit. So if
Uh-huh.
you were to hit your target down there, that's where your profit would be. On top, if you hit that area, that's how much you'd be losing. So this is just
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
so this is like how you're gonna set it up exactly on NinjaTrader 2. Like basically when you're looking for your entry, you're just gonna wait for the entry to come up, and then as soon as the entry comes up, you're gonna hit buy or sell, and then you're gonna have it set up already. So as soon as you enter, you don't really have to do anything after that.
Uh-huh.
Uh, like it kind of just does everything for you because you already set up your targets, right? You set up your profit target, and then you set up your stop loss.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And then say for example, you made a mistake, like you're like, oh, this is actually not the trade I wanted to take.
Uh-huh.
See right there where it says your P&L. Okay, see that X right there? If you click that X, that's right next to where it says negative. Yeah. If you click on
Uh-huh.
that close position and you close your position, then you'll be out of the position already.
Oh, okay. So that's how you get out of it.
Yeah. And then if you decided, oh, like you actually wanted to take a buy, then just click on the buy now. And then you can do the same thing. You go back to your take profit and click that. And it's going to be default already at 30. So you
Oh,
can,
okay, okay.
if you
So
want to leave it
good.
at 30 and you hit market, and then now you'll be in for a buy if you click on that.
Okay. Click it.
Yeah, if you click it, because you can always reset your account. And then now you're in a position for a buy.
Oh, then if it hits up here. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. And then if like, say for example, if the market's moving kind of slow and you're like, well, I actually want to get down a little lower. You can just drag that. So you can go from that top one and you can drag it down.
Oh, okay. So that's how you, oh, okay. So that's for like short and long positions, that's how you vary where you want your TP at.
Exactly. And then see the numbers right there on the right side. You can just do it by hand too. So for example, initially on the top right,
Uh-huh.
see right there, it said window a ticket.
Oh,
Uh,
right.
more to your right where it says modify. Yeah, so that's your window ticket. So if you want to change it, you can always adjust it from there. Like for your where it says take profit, it says 25. You were initially at 30. and now you drag it down to 25. If you want to bring it down to 20, like say for example, the ATR is super low and you just want to get out earlier, you would just change that number to 20, and then you click modify, and then it updates, and now you're out. You just made your profit right there.
Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so you can drag it or you can type it in. It's just really up to your preference, however you want to do it.
You
Uh,
usually drag it, right?
yeah, I usually drag it. It's just easier that way because you can kind of see where the line's at.
Yeah.
And that's basically how you enter a position. It's super simple, super straightforward. Um, yeah, do you have any questions regarding entering the position?
No. Okay, I understand it now.
Yeah, and it's
Pretty
just
clear.
more, it's more intuitive. Like if you're trading one account, it's easier to trade on TradingView because you can kind of just do it directly on the screen. When you're
Uh-huh.
trading on NinjaTrader, it's a little different because you don't have your markups and everything on there.
Oh, is there's no indicators on there?
Yeah, yeah, the indicators want to be on there. I only have it set to enter the trades. So all I do is I hit buy or sell, but I don't have anything on there. I don't like having anything on the screen.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, so okay, I get it now. So you just like check it on TradingView and then you execute it on NinjaTrader.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if you're just trading one account, it makes sense to just go directly on TradingView because you're doing everything on that one screen. But if you have a copier and you have like multiple accounts, then it would make sense to do it on Ninja because you would just hit buy or sell, and then the accounts would copy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, that would make sense.
Or what you can do too is you can even just have the copier set up and you can still execute your trades on TradingView.
Mhm.
Because it does the copier just needs to be open so it can copy it, but you can still do all your trades on TradingView.
Okay, okay, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
But would you recommend like just doing one account right now or
Probably just one account right now, yeah, because you don't want to like overdo it, right? Because
yeah.
you don't want to like end up making a mistake and then you end up losing all the accounts like super quickly.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I would say just start with one account and then once you get that one funded and you're good to go, then you can move on to you can start adding more on. Because at that point, you're just gonna be multiplying what you already make, right? You're gonna have one
Yeah.
account and then it's just gonna copy to every other account.
Yeah, perfect.
So let's see. Trying to think of anything else that we should really cover today. Do you have any questions so far?
No, it's pretty straightforward. I just trying to figure out like the patterns and everything, but I understand it.
Yeah, yeah. I think now, because you already have the foundation, it's really just now that you understand the strategy, it's really understanding like when it comes up
Mhm.
or like looking for it and kind of practicing. So let's see, let's scroll to your left real quick and let's see if you can find one here. I'll kind of go to an area and then I'll kind of okay, let's here click the replay button.
Replay.
It's gonna be on the top, at the middle left, top middle left, and it says
Oh, right
replay.
here. Okay.
Okay, click on see right before that let me see what number is that? The 1520, where that buy signal is at.
15,
So go to the one, so
right.
click on where that buy signal is.
This one.
Yeah, just click on that. Okay, so let's just scroll in a little bit. I just want to see if you can identify an entry. So there's where do you see the
15.
NPS entry from this candle right here, from that sell momentum?
Hold on, let me make sure we're on the same screen. Oh, right here.
Yeah, yeah. So right there, just go from that sell signal down. I just want you to point out where the entry would be.
Entry so it goes down right here.
No, so your analysis will start from the sell signal, right?
Uh-huh. Because I know this one, it would be this one. Oh no. So it's this it goes down and then it go up, down, up, and then so it'd be like right here.
A little too far, a little too far.
Oh, really?
Start your analysis from the momentum signal, right? That's the first step. So
Uh-huh.
first, you can identify the momentum signal.
Mhm. Momentum.
So yeah, the momentum signal is going to be that red bar right there, the red vertical bar. See
Mhm.
the to your left, a little farther to your left. Do you know where the momentum?
Oh, so okay, so just okay, okay, yes, I
Yeah,
see.
because your
I
analysis
wasn't
starts.
using this, yeah.
Yeah, because your analysis was starts from there, and you were like way at the bottom. So like basically, your analysis would start from up there, right?
Uh-huh.
So right there, you identify the momentum signal. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now what do you look for next? I'm just trying to, I want to ask these questions so that I can understand that you're understanding the strategy.
I would look for the next green one.
Yeah, for the retracement, right?
Uh-huh.
So there you go. You identify the retracement. So first step, you identify momentum. The second step, you identify the retracement. Now for the next step, what are you looking for?
Let me think. Because I would say because I know it's gonna keep going down.
Yeah, you're following along. You're gonna look for the continuation, right? So like
Yeah.
you're looking for that pattern. You're looking for the down, up, down. So you got price coming down. That green candle is the up, right? That's
Mhm.
retracement.
So this one.
No, no, you're like
Oh,
right
so
on.
I was okay, okay. I was confusing myself. Yeah, I'll
Yeah. So that red candle right there on your left,
uh-huh.
that's going to be your entry, right? Because that's the confirmation. So you have the sell momentum, you got the green retracement right next to it, and then that's the
Uh-huh.
confirmation down below.
Uh-huh. Okay, okay, because it's
It goes up
bearish.
and then it goes down there, yeah. So right there, that's where your entry would be. Once that candle would close, you'd be entering for a sell.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So that would be an entry right there for that one. Okay, let's scroll to the left again. I'm gonna look to see if you have another. I just want to make sure that you're understanding the criteria so that
Uh-huh.
you look for it. Like if we were to get off this live session and you practice, you can
Uh-huh.
like pretty much identify stuff on your own. So let's keep going a little further. I think there's no entries here because it's like the market kind of slowed down a little bit. Yeah, let's go over a little further. Okay, let's stop right here. Let's go to the
Right.
replay button and then stop at the so go to actually go to the no click on the X. Go to where it says select bar on the bottom left or yeah middle yeah there you go. Yeah that one right there. Click on the sell momentum that's on the right side.
So that's one.
Yeah on the right side. Right. Little more to the left. The sell momentum. The momentum signals are the vertical bars.
Oh, okay, so okay, this okay, okay.
Yeah, so click on that right there. And then so from this buy signal, let's look for the entry there.
This one.
Yeah, so that's the buy signal right there. So you got you got price retracing right there.
Uh-huh.
And then where would your entry be right there?
Right. So one like right here.
Exactly, yeah, at the top of that green candle. So
So it'd be right here. Okay, okay.
yeah, yeah. So you start your analysis from that green momentum signal.
Uh-huh.
Those red candles right there are the retracement, and then that green candle is the confirmation, right? You're doing that up down up pattern. Uh,
Uh-huh.
so right there's where your entry would be, and then you would pretty much ride that up to the profit target above.
Uh-huh. So then it would go. Okay, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's do one more. Let's go to that select bar again. Now click on that red momentum right there. That yeah, someone click on that. And then we'll use that buy signal right there again. So let's see if you can find the opportunity for entry at that one. So that's the buy momentum. You got your looking for that retracement.
Uh-huh. Uh, I'd enter right here.
You're off by just one. So you use the one on the left to it. See,
Oh, so this one. Okay.
yeah, so see where the buy signal came up?
Uh-huh.
See the candle right next to it, the red one, the small one?
Uh-huh.
That's the retracement, right?
Uh-huh.
So you got the buy signal, you got the retracement, and that green one next to it is the confirmation.
Okay, so this wait, so this one's the confirmation.
Yeah, because you're looking for a buy right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Because you see, again, your analysis starts from that buy signal, right? The buy signal that's like right there.
Uh-huh.
And then that red candle right next to it is going to be the retracement, right? Because your first step is confirm the momentum and direction of price. Your next step is to confirm retracement, which is that red candle. It could be the one right next to it. It doesn't have to be anywhere far. It just could be the one right next to it. And then now you confirm the confirmation, which is a green candle right after it, and it closes above the momentum, right?
Uh-huh.
So that right there is going to be your entry. So as soon as that green candle was closing, that's where you'd be entering for a buy entry.
Okay, so I would enter this one.
Exactly. Yeah. Right when that candle closes, like you'll have the countdown on the side. As soon as it drops down to zero, you'd have your buy ticket order ready, and you just enter buy like we talked about. So you'll have the buy market order ready, have your TP stop loss set to 30-30. As soon as that candle closes, you hit buy market, and then you're in the position. You don't need to do anything because at that point you're just waiting for the trade to hit your profit target or your stop loss.
Okay. And then you get right out. Get right out.
Yeah, exactly. And then it'll do everything for you because once it's all set up, it's just going to exit for you.
Oh, it is. Okay, okay, okay.
So you don't have to exit anything. You just let the trade kind of go to your target.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Do you have any other questions regarding the strategy, or you feel comfortable? We can go over more examples if you want. It's
Yeah,
just
can we go over a couple more?
okay. Let's do that. So let's scroll over to the right, to the left. Okay, let's go over. Okay, let's now go to the select bar, and then click on that middle red momentum signal.
This one.
Now, all right. So looking over here at this buy signal, this is going to be your catalyst. Once it starts up right there, tell me where your setup's going to be at.
This one, this retracement. Right here.
It would be the one to the left of it.
Okay, okay, that's what I keep confusing
Yeah.
myself. It's always okay, so it's this one. It's always this one.
It's the green one right next to it. Yeah.
Oh, it's this one.
Yeah, because that's the confirmation, right? So you got the buy signal, you got the retracement, which is the red candle next to it on the left, and then that green candle next to it is a confirmation.
Uh-huh. Okay, okay, I see it. Oh, okay, okay, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, so the retracement is just the first red candle, and then the confirmation, that green one right after it.
Also, after the first red one, the next green one would really be where I enter.
Exactly. So if you want to
Okay, perfect.
use the long projection tool, so you can kind of see where it's at. So go over to your there you go. Yeah, I think it's that one. It's the long tool. And then here you could click on the top of that red the green one. Yeah, there you go. Click on that. And then you can double click on that. And then set your ticks to 30-30 so you can kind of see how the move can happen. And click OK. And that's how the movement happened right there. So basically price kind of went sideways for a bit and then eventually came up and hit.
Okay, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, and if you drag that, so drag the end of the projection tool to the right a little more. So there's a blue dot on the right side. Just drag it to the right. There you go. So you know where it hits. It hits like right there.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's
Okay,
pretty
that makes more
straightforward.
sense.
Yeah, we can look at another one if you like.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, let's clear your chart up. So yeah, trash that. Or just yeah, there you go. And then let's pull to your left again. Let's see if I see any more here. Okay, let's go right there. Go to the select bar and then click on that middle red momentum. There you go. Now let's go from this buy momentum and then kind of point out where you see the entry.
This one.
Exactly. You can put your forecasting tool again there if you want to see how it looks like. And this is how you would get better at identifying the entries because you're just going to practice, right? You can go back throughout the day. There's going to be certain entries that you're going to avoid. That's a short one. So do that.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay.
Yeah, you can delete it. You could click delete on your keyboard if you like. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, and this is how you're going to practice so you can identify what the entries are and you'll understand like what to look for when it's like live market. Because the thing is when the market is live, you're not going to have time to think about it, right? You have to like know exactly what to look for because you only have like a couple seconds in between to make a decision.
Okay, okay, I understand it now. So after the first one, and then you just wait for the next one that's green if it's a buy. But
Exactly.
then if it's the opposites, then you look for the next one that's a sell.
Exactly. Yeah. 100%.
Okay. So then say like right here, I just go click buy and I just do 30-30 and then I buy in right here.
Yeah, the top, exactly. So as
Oh,
soon as
so it's always the top. So it's
yeah, because you'd be waiting for that candle to close. So like there'll be a timer on the right side where it'll show like how many seconds are left in that candle.
yeah.
And once it drops down to 0, that's when you're gonna be ready to hop into it.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah. Do you want to see some more examples or you think you're good?
No, I think I'm good. I understand it now.
Okay. Yeah, no, and that's this is the foundation that you're building, right? Like I think your foundation for probably this week is really to understand the strategy. And then moving forward, we're gonna start to implement these things that I consider red flags. Red flags are gonna be areas that I pretty much I try to avoid
Uh-huh.
as the red flags. Let's see. Do you want me to show you what the red flags are real
Oh yeah,
quick?
yeah, yes.
So let's switch over to my screen. Do you see my screen or is
Yeah,
this
I have you on my other monitor.
okay? Perfect. So looking over here at my screen, let's see, I'm gonna go over here. Okay, so the red flags that, and I'm gonna clean all this stuff off. So the red flags that I typically try to avoid are gonna be any of these lines that go from, these dotted lines that go from left to right. See how this red dotted line is up here?
Yes.
See how this purple line is right here?
Yes.
And there's a green one right here. So basically, whenever price is near these areas, I try to avoid them because this is where manipulation tends to happen. So you can kind of see over here from this top. See, whenever price gets to this point, it kind of bounces off this red line.
Uh-huh.
This red line right here is the London high. So this is the highest price point during London session.
Uh-huh.
So see, whenever price gets to this area, it kind of bounces off and it gets manipulated.
Uh-huh.
So whenever you have an entry, like say for example, you have an MPSV2 and it has to touch this line,
Uh-huh.
you want to avoid it because you don't want to get caught in the manipulation. Like your entry could be running and then it turns against you.
Uh-huh. So
So
pay attention to that. Uh-huh.
exactly, pay attention to all of the lines that go from left to right. The sessions are just one red flag. The other red flags that I would be looking for would be opening price, news price, stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
In the future, I'll show you how to mark that stuff up. You don't really need to know about that stuff right now because your main goal is really to have the foundation when understanding, which entries to take. Because you don't want to limit yourself to like avoiding entries right now. Right now, you just want to understand how to take entries and what to look for. And then in the future, you're going to start to be a little more conservative. You're like, okay, I know this is an entry, but it looks bad because there's a red flag or something like that in the way.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, you can see over here when price gets around this purple line as well, price kind of goes back and forth. It gets to this area and then it kind of consolidates and goes back and forth a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And then same with like the lines down here, when price gets near this green line down here,
So it
price.
just bounces off every time it touches those lines.
Exactly. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes price will like break past it. Like for example, over here, see how price kind of like sat at this purple line for a little bit.
Yeah.
It kind of faked out and then eventually it finally broke past it.
Uh-huh.
So the thing is, when you trade around those areas, you're kind of gambling because you don't know where price is going to go. But then if you're taking a trade and it bounces off, you're kind of screwed because price can easily just go against you and then go against you in the opposite direction where it hits your stop loss.
Uh-huh. Okay, that
So,
makes
so,
sense.
so, so those are red flags. Like basically any of the lines on the chart, you'll probably see more lines on my chart, like during the live sessions, because I draw news price, opening price, etc. Basically any of the lines that go from left to right, you want to avoid.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And
that's
you, I know you mentioned you usually do it from like 6:30 to like 8,
yeah,
correct?
yeah. Pretty much every morning I trade from 6:30 to 8. That's like my edge in the market because that's usually where the volatility is pretty high and it's pretty consistent. Um, for you, I would recommend it just stick during those six of those times and probably just stick to the entries that I'm taking.
Uh-huh.
Because if you're taking my entries, you have to like there's no way you'll like screw up because I'm only looking for those entries that I know are absolutely gonna hit.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say just stick to those times. I mean, in the future, you can always trade at your own time whenever you want,
Uh-huh.
but those are gonna be like the best times to trade because from my data and from my stats, that's like where the good entries come up.
Uh-huh.
Trade also mid-session, but like I said, right now you're building the foundation, so I don't recommend you do your own thing. Right now, just stick to what I'm doing, make some consistent profits, get confident, and then at some point in the future, if you want to do your own thing, then go ahead and add on your any other strategies that you like or confluences and stuff like that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, I'm most likely am gonna follow along for sure.
Yeah, my main goal for you is just to like make you money, bro. So like, I want you to make money and consistent money from trading because the thing with trading is that there's such a big curve. Like you'll have some people who really suck and some people who are really good. And the
Uh-huh.
thing is like the people who are really good, they become really good because they follow someone else who's really good. They kind of just mimic what they're doing.
Uh-huh.
And that's kind of what I'm trying to instill in you. I'm trying to basically mold you to be basically a clone of myself
Uh-huh.
in
Of
trading
course.
sense.
No, I really appreciate it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jared had mentioned it to me, and I was like looking into it, I was like, because I always heard about trading and I just never really like dived into it. And when he showed me like what you do, I was like, oh no, that looks good. Like, because there's a lot of people like mentors out there who really like just really sell themselves, and then people who are really like passionate about it. And that's what Jared like pays attention to that things, and that's why he like pushed me to go towards your way.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And the thing with the trading space is that there's so many scammers out there, bro. So like if they're not teaching you directly like how I'm teaching you one-on-one, it's a lot of times people will just have you sign up for a course and they won't even like talk to you, bro. And it's like, how are you supposed to learn that way, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
yeah, it's almost impossible. Like for example, like this strategy that I showed you, it probably would have been hard if you just watched the video. But
Uh-huh.
like now that I showed you in person and we kind of went through examples and stuff like that, you like understand it way better.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate that. Like honestly, I appreciate that because you made me understand it before we moved on to the next step.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And that's the key thing, I'm building the foundation for you because right now it's like really just understanding the strategy, understanding the keywords, like you know what a momentum signal is, you know what a
Uh-huh.
retracement is, you know what a continuation is. Those are like the main things you really need to understand because during the live session, I'll be kind of saying those things. I'll be
Uh-huh.
moving at a faster pace because I'll be doing this analysis on a lot of different aspects. Like, I'll be like looking at this chart and I'll have like all these other charts with confluences and stuff. And this stuff you don't really have to understand. I think this is kind of overkill for someone like you because you're kind of just building your foundation.
Uh-huh.
So your main goal is really just to follow along and understand what I'm doing. And then when I enter a position, you want to enter that position with me because I'm entering it with confidence.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
yeah, so yeah, you probably won't be able to catch on right away, but like it just depends. Yeah, everyone learns at different paces. I think the more live sessions that you sit on and just kind of listen to my lingo and my analysis and what I'm looking for, it's going to help you really just excel from there because you can kind
Mhm.
of just listen for what I'm looking for, and then you can just hop in. That's what a lot of people do actually. Like a lot of people don't even like they don't follow the analysis and they don't do any analysis for their own. They kind of just hang out and they wait for me to say, oh, I'm going to get into this. And
Uh-huh.
when I get into it, they get into it and they just profit that way.
Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna do that for sure.
Yeah. That's probably gonna be the easiest way for you to like kind of, get off your feet and get going. And then eventually in the future, you're gonna start to be able to put your own analysis together and like, have your own input. Like I could be calling a position and I'll be like, oh, that I might be taking this position. You might chime in and say, oh, Sean, no, actually that doesn't look like a good position because it's near a red flag or something like that. And then it's gonna be beneficial for both of us because we're
Yeah.
you, me, and everybody else in the group are going to be bouncing ideas off each other and
Uh-huh.
helping each other focus on like what's good, what's bad, and what should we avoid and stuff like that.
Uh-huh. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, so I think that might be it for today. I think like the thing for with this is like we're gonna meet like on a weekly basis. So I kind of want you to like practice and like understand and make mistakes and kind of get things going. But if
Uh-huh.
there's anything else that you want to cover for today, I mean, feel free to let me know. If you want to practice on NinjaTrader, I think you would have to set up the account with Apex first so they can give you the login.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if you want to do that or if there's anything else that you want to cover for today.
Um, you think I should go on NinjaTrader? Because you said just do it on one account for now, huh? So I'll just probably stay on TradingView for now.
Yeah, yeah.
And
If you're
then
just doing one account, then I would just say stick to TradingView because it's so much easier, right? You've already done it. Like you know exactly how it works. You know how to get in and out of the position,
uh-huh.
uh, and it's directly on the chart. So I would say stick with TradingView first, and then once you start to add more accounts, then we'll move over to NinjaTrader because it's not going to be very difficult. Like honestly, once you get to NinjaTrader, it's really just going to be understanding how to open the chart, like how you open it here, and then
Yeah.
how to just click buy or sell because it's going to be even easier on there. It's like everything is like preset. So you
Uh-huh.
would just basically hit buy or sell. You don't even have to click that window ticket. Like the ticket's always going to be open.
Uh-huh. Okay, perfect. And then also just like throughout this week, just watch you trade. Or like what would you recommend I need to do?
Yeah, yeah. I would well, so depending on like if you said you're gonna open an Apex account, right?
Yeah,
So
right after this. Yes,
yeah,
correct.
so you could probably just take trades with me on the live session. Yeah. So watch me and then when I get into a position, like hop in with me. Let's go back to your chart real quick. Are you
Uh-huh.
yeah, let's go to your chart and then let's because I want to show you where that timer is at. So let's click the X on the bottom right. There you go. So see right there on the right side, there's a timer where price is currently at. It's
Right.
go up a little bit. It's right there, right in the
Over
middle.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, like I said earlier, so say for example, if you're looking for a sell entry here, right? There's a sell entry that's coming up right now. You have a sell
Uh-huh.
signal, you have the retracement with those green candles. You're just looking for a red candle to close below the momentum, right? That's your confirmation.
Uh-huh. So then I'll enter right here.
No, no. So you need that confirmation to close below the momentum, right?
Uh-huh.
So you need a red candle to close below that momentum right there. So if you drag it down a little bit to the bottom of that momentum signal,
Uh-huh. Right
you need
here.
it to close below that point right there.
Uh-huh.
So see how that timer is on the right side? You're basically
Uh-huh. Right
looking
here.
for a red candle to close below it, and then you're going to use that timer to identify when that candle is going to close. Because that countdown is going to tell you how many seconds until the next candle closes.
Oh, okay. So every time the timer is right here, then okay.
Yeah, right now it's kind
So
of
it's
lag.
50 seconds.
Exactly, 50 seconds. So like in 50 seconds, that's when that current candle is going to close.
So I have 50 seconds until I can't enter it no more.
Yeah, yeah. So like if the candle comes down and it's red below the momentum, then that's how much time you have to make a move.
Okay, sounds
'Cause-
good.
Yeah, because if the 50 seconds pass, then it's going to be too late. You can't enter the position, right?
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. So tomorrow I might just follow your trade thing because like you'll just say like either buy or sell, and then I'll just click buy or sell and just put 30-30, correct?
Exactly, yeah. 30-30. And then if I say like we're gonna adjust it or we're gonna close out early, then you would just follow along. And if I close out, you can just close out. You know how to close out if it's easy.
Can you run that through one more time, please?
Oh yeah, so let's go click the sell button. Let's just enter a sell right now.
Okay.
Go ahead and set your take profit and stop loss.
Uh-huh. So
It's
then
yeah.
so when you say sell, I just click this.
Yeah. So I'll be like, all right, guys, enter in 3, 2, 1, and then you hit sell, and then
Uh-huh.
you're in a position right there. So
Uh-huh.
like for example, the position is running and you're kind of just waiting. And then
Uh-huh.
say we're waiting for like a while, right? We're waiting for like maybe or say price gets really close to your profit target.
Uh-huh.
And then we're like, all right, if this doesn't move, I'm just gonna get out. And then if
Uh-huh.
I do something like that, you would just go to your you would just click on that X button right there next to your profit. Or no, it's right on your chart.
Uh-huh. Oh, so uh-huh.
Yeah, so that you click on that. Like say for example, right here, you're like, okay, I want to get out. You click that and then you're out of the position. So you made profit on that trade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And then
so
same
that's
thing with buy. So we just do
yeah,
buy
keep testing again, yeah.
30, and then you'll say buy. And then to get out, I click this one now, right?
No, 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 click the same one, the middle
Also,
one.
it's always gonna be this one.
Yeah, it's always gonna be the middle one. The top one is gonna be your target. So if you
Uh-huh.
want to if you want to move your target, that's where you would move it. But the close position button will always be the where your current price is at.
Uh-huh. So after I drag it, I just click modify, correct?
Yeah, and then it'll update on your chart.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely follow it tomorrow. But like it's always gonna be 30-30, correct?
Yeah, it's always gonna be 30-30. If I tell you to make adjustments, then you can always just so for example, say you're in this position right here, right? And then
Yes.
say I'm like, oh, we're gonna adjust our TP to like 20. So like what you would do is you just double click on that blue thing right there on your window ticket. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Double click on or drag your target, your profit target at the top. So just drag it down a little bit.
Oh, whoa, what did I do?
You're good. And then
Uh-huh.
just move it down and it'll update. Okay, so see right there on the modify.
Uh-huh.
Say for example, we were at 30, right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, the volatility is low, let's change it to 20. So you put type in 20 right there, and
And then
then you put
modify.
modify, and then it'll update for you right there.
Okay, perfect. And then this one, I don't move this. I only just move this or the other one.
Exactly, yeah. Only
Okay.
your TP or stop loss. You move either one, it's going to let you update, like let you update your position.
Okay. And to get out of it, what if I'm like a second late after you do it? Will that?
Well, it's gonna close out whenever you close out of it. So like whenever you click close it, that's where it'll close.
Okay. So it's gonna
Yeah.
close and then close. Okay, yeah. I'll tune in. I'll definitely make an Apex account right now. I'm gonna do the 50K one.
Yeah, yeah, do that. And then once you get your Apex account, they're gonna send you directions on how to like set everything up. Uh,
Uh-huh.
they'll give you a login. So to do that login, let's go to your click where it says paper trading and let's log out of that one.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be on the left side where it says paper trading. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
click there. Click log out. So you're gonna pick Tradeovate. That's gonna be the one for Apex. So you click on that, they'll give you the login to use. You'll click demo and then they'll give you the login information.
Okay, so instead of live, it's gonna be demo.
Yeah, it'll be demo for them.
Okay, perfect. And then okay, I'll do that right after this.
Yeah, and that's pretty much how you set it up. So yeah, hopefully, your next trade. I don't know if, or you were on the live today. So I'm gonna be heading to Cabo tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna try to get on the live with you guys, but I'm probably not gonna be able to trade with you guys live. If
Uh-huh.
anything, I'll be on the Discord with you guys, but um Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I will be live with you guys. It's just tomorrow I'm gonna be at the airport at Market Open. So
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be able to get like a decent internet connection to log on with you guys.
So oh wait, so don't trade tomorrow?
Yeah, so probably no trading tomorrow. You could just practice, probably I would say just probably practice on your paper account.
Uh-huh.
And then on Wednesday, that's when we'll do some live trading.
Okay. And then how do I practice for the paper? I just click this.
Yeah, click on that right there, connect,
Connect.
and then yeah, you're logged in right there. So if you want to just go in and take some paper trades, you can go ahead and just take whatever trade you like.
Do I have to like go all the way over here or like
Oh no,
go
so when you do paper trades, it's only gonna be in the live market. So you can't go back.
uh-huh. Oh, okay, okay. So I
So
would have to paper trade at like 6 a.m., correct?
yeah, so like yeah, your time that you want to look for would be around like 6:30 to 8.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that'll be a good time for you to look to because the volatility will be higher, like way higher.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, I'll definitely do that tomorrow. But yeah, if anything, I'll probably just paper trade tomorrow, and then whenever you're back, I'll probably use the Apex one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm just not going to trade tomorrow, but on Wednesday I'll be trading at the hotel. So I'll be trading all week with you guys, even though I'm going to be on vacation. I always do. So should be good.
You bring your MacBook, correct?
Yeah, yeah. I bring both. So I bring my MacBook for my trading view, and then I bring my PC laptop for my niche trader to do my executions.
Okay, perfect. Because I have a MacBook also, because I do want to like even if I am like not home, I do want to like bring my Mac, but it's easy to connect, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's the same thing. So you would just download TradingView on your Mac, and then you would do the same thing.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because
Thank
you
you, Sean.
yeah you just have the platform, and it's pretty much the same thing you did today.
Okay, perfect. And then all this will save, right? I don't have to click any of these no more.
So make sure you go. So see right there where it says unnamed on the top right.
Yes.
So it is saved, but you probably want to name it something so you like will know it is. So just
Oh,
click where it says unnamed. Yeah, and you can just name it something like main chart. Click where it says unnamed. Oh, it doesn't let you.
no.
Oh, weird. So click on the drop down. Oh, rename right there. It's on the go up a little bit right
Okay,
there.
okay.
And you can just name it whatever you want. I usually just call my main chart or something like that. So that like in the future, if you want to reopen it, you can always just pull up that main chart.
Oh, and then all this will save.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you open a new chart, you can just like say for example, click that drop down, click new chart, create new layout,
Mhm.
and then just yeah, and just name it whatever.
This one, Jay.
So like it'll go to
Oh.
random chart, right? So if you click that drop down, you go to main chart, yeah, and there you're back.
Okay, 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 cool,
So
cool.
if you ever screw it up and you're like, oh crap, you just go back and you have the main chart set up already.
Okay, sounds good. No, thank you, thank you. And then to delete it, I just wait. How do you delete it?
I think you would go to you'd have to go to there's a way let me see if I can pull up on mine. Oh, you go to open layout. So you go
Open.
to open layout and then you can delete one there.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, perfect. No, thank you, Sean. I learned a lot today. I'm
Yeah, bro.
definitely
Yeah.
gonna tune in a lot this week, and I'm gonna make an Apex account because I do want to get this going. And I feel like at this rate, like the way you're teaching me, I'm getting more comfortable.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. The more and more that you kind of like dive in and you actually like make an effort to like kind of learn, like even on your own, you'll start to pick things up. And then of course, every time we meet on a weekly basis, we'll basically clean up where you need improvement. And that's how
Uh,
like mentorship will work because like not everyone's gonna learn at the same pace. Not everyone's gonna learn everything the same. It's really like just we'll meet again next week and then we'll kind of figure out, okay, where are you struggling and where do you need help? And then we
mhm.
can like build from there.
Okay, perfect. And then for the meetings, like do you is there like a certain day we meet every week or
It's up to you. Like you can probably just message me and then we can set up the meeting because like I'm pretty sure your schedule is probably different every week.
No, no, like because I cut hair, so I'm a barber, so like I could customize what I like when I'm free. So I'm
Nice.
mainly because I do want to like meet every week and it would help. So like if you have time like every week for like a certain day, like I'm down. You just let me know.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
no,
pretty free.
yeah, my week is kind of like I used to have a schedule like you, but now I'm kind of like all over the place because my wife is pregnant right now. So she's
Uh-huh.
like she's either around or she's not around. Whenever she's not home, it's like that's when I have the free days to like kind of set up the whole day.
Yeah.
So for next week, I'm available on Monday and Thursday, if either of those.
Let's
Okay.
do Monday.
Okay, perfect. What time are you thinking?
Let's see.
Anytime after two usually works.
Let me check. Monday is Monday is the
At 7.
7th. Wait, am I looking? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong day. Okay, yeah, we could do Monday. You said after two?
Yeah, anytime after two. So like 2 o'clock works too if you want to do two.
Yeah, we could do two.
Okay, perfect. That works. Yeah, so we'll do I got you on the schedule over here. Monday, April 7th at 2 o'clock.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Sean.
Perfect, bro, no problem. Yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to hit me up.